अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वैभव पूरी गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्यानिल प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद श्री श्रीमद भक्ति साधक पूरी गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जय परम गुरुदेव जगत गुरुदेव नित्यानिल प्रविष्ट विष्णुपाद Sripad Paramahamsa Sri Srimad Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhupada ki jai. Saparshad Shri Prabhupada Ju ki jai. Saparshad Shri Gaura Hari ki jai. Shri Panchatatvatmakam Shri Gaura Hari ki jai. Shri Rupanga Guru Varga ki jai. Jai Shri Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. Shri Shalagrama Damodara ki jai. Jai Shri Sarva Vigna Vinasanakari Shri Nishringadev Bhagavan ki jai. Jai Bhaktaraj Prahlad Maharaj ki jai. Shri Balaram Ji Subhadra Ji Sudarshan Chakra Shri Jagannath Swami Ji ki jai. Shri Kshetrapal Gopishwar Mahadev ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Govinda Ji ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Govinda Gaudiya Mat ki jai. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mission ki jai. Bhuvana Mangala Harinama Sankirtana ki jai. Jai Samgata Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Govinda Sevaka Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Puja Pacho Bhakti Tilak Viskinchan Goswami Maharaj ki jai. Puja Pacho Bhakti Sudhir Santa Maharaj ki jai. Samgata Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande. I know why he came, because it's Akshaya Tritiya. So he's very clever. He say, okay, if I go today, I will collect so many auspicious blessings, and I should not miss this opportunity. So it will stay with me forever.
What is Akshaya Tritiya?
Akshaya, we will read now. I wanted to actually read something from Srila Bhakti Vibhuti-Buddhayanga Goswami Maharaj. He explained words by words what means Akshaya and what means Tritiya. So to hear from him would be very auspicious. And also today is many auspicious, how to say, appearance of Supreme Lord, manifestation or partial expansion of Supreme Lord. Even Sri Ganga Devi appeared on this world. So we will hear from him all this explanation. And also by the order of Niskinchan Maharaj, actually suggestion, he told we have to read daily Srimad Bhagavat. So today is very auspicious day to start with Srimad Bhagavatam. Shloka by shloka, some explanation, sometime we will read some purport, but just go through Srimad Bhagavatam for the service of Guru and Vaishnava. So we will see how auspiciousness will descend, because Supreme Lord is very pleased when devotees are serving in the form of Shravanam and Kirtanam Srimad Bhagavat. So there is one qualification, what is really necessary to go through the Srimad Bhagavat. Of course, there is many levels of speaker and listeners, so this is another thing. But one qualification what is really necessary is to not jump through different volumes or different cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam. This is not ordinary book. I want to hear this, I want to hear this, and I don't like to hear this, I don't like to hear this. Because devotee generally, when somebody start to speak, if you start to speak, oh now Hiranyakashipu, oh I heard this 100 times, or Putan, I heard this, already you know, and your mind and heart is switched off. So there no blessing. Our Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, he showed by his own example. When he was in UK and he visited one temple. So first day when he was visited temple, they allowed to him to speak Harikatha. He is Uttama Adhikari devotee, very qualified devotee. So he was spoke. Next day from GBC came order that he cannot speak. So next morning, one devotee who were even not initiated, he was sitting on the Vyasasana and he spoke Srimad Bhagavatam. Then Sri Bhakti Vala Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, he was not disturbed at all. He was sitting in front of him and he listened Srimad Bhagavatam. So temple president, he came and he apologized. He told Maharaj, please excuse me, this is high order and we cannot do much here. Then Tirtha Maharaj told no, he didn't make anything wrong. He following order. His duty is to speak, my duty is to listen. So we have to follow. If we think, oh, he is, so again Madhusudan Maharaj is there, he is speaking something, is for us too much, I don't want to listen this or that, then actually it is not coming from me that I put myself to speak. It came like order. And we try to serve Srimad Bhagavatam. And if you are fortunate, also you can serve, listen Srimad Bhagavatam. So Krishna is protector. If is something wrong, he will protect you. And if you want benefit, he will also bestow benefit on you. So everything depending on good fortune, how much you are fortunate. Srimad Bhagavatam, he is cleaning heart. He is completely cleaning. How many times you read, it will clean. If you hear Bhagavatam once, it once will clean. If you hear twice, thrice, it will clean equally. But don't switch heart, don't switch mind. You use this opportunity because it is very rare that you can. Many devotees thinking now, I want to associate only with high class devotees. I don't want to listen any other devotees. Only Uttama, high class of level. And in this mood you will spend life. And actually you will not be there, not be there. Actually. It is. So if his Gurudev gives some order, we have to follow. And we have to go also some devotee thinking, now Gurudev is not in the temple, I will not come in the temple. It is not he is there, he is not there. I don't feel his presence, I don't want to go there. It is, I don't want. It is not inspiring me, only politics, only something is going on. People, devotees are quarreling on this and that. You think this mood will satisfy your Gurudev? Surely not. Surely not. Gurudev wants you that you become engaged. And if you become simple heart, if you become really simple and honest, I want to serve my Gurudev. I don't want to stay alone. I want to serve my Gurudev. Gurudev will protect you. Gurudev will arrange everything. 100%. We will see in the Srimad Bhagavatam that Narada met Mrigari, very sinful person. Very sinful. Can you close, please? Very sinful. He was killing animals on very brutal way. Very brutal way. He not killing them completely. He just shoot them, and by one arrow on one specific point, that they are not dying immediately. They are suffering days and days to die, or hours and hours. So Narada Muni came there. Narada Muni approached him and asked him, oh, Mrigari, why you are doing such things? Are you are consciousness that in moment of death you will suffer in the same way? Mrigari, the power of Narada, words of Narada are very powerful. Narada told, you are conscious of this. And Mrigari, little awake, he said, really? I will suffer. Yes, you will suffer in the same way. So why not kill them? If you're killing, if it's your duty to kill you, why not kill them in once? Why you let them to suffer? Then Mrigari told, anyhow I learned this from my father, and I continue this in this way. Is that? But point is that when Narada was converting, when he was really convinced him that he had to break bow, arrows, everything, and he had to live like sadhu, Mrigari was asking, but how I will maintain my family? This is my work, my maintenance. If I break these tools of maintenance, how I will maintain them? Narada told, don't worry. I will arrange everything. So by the grace of Narada Muni, villagers, local people, all become inspired to bring every day enough food for Mrigaya. They thought, oh, he became sadhu, he changed his life, we have to supply him, we have to help him. So much food came that even Mrigaya was begging Narada, oh Gurudev, please don't send so much. We have more than enough. Send little less, is that. This is point. Gurudev will maintain us. If we surrender to Gurudev, if we following instruction of Gurudev, 100% he will arrange, because he arranging everything. He arranging everything. Even our Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, one great disciple of Bhakti Siddhanta, when he got some money, when he got some clothes or in donation, in dakshina, he gave everything to his god brothers. Who running mat, who have mat or something, he told you, take this Lakshmi, you need for mat, you need this. He gave everything. Then one god brother asking Baba, why you not keep something for you? Then Babaji told, when I joined mission, when I joined mat, I heard this story about Mrigari. So I know that my Prabhupada maintaining me. Whatever I need, I will get. Whatever I got, it is his mercy. And whatever I will need, he will supply. So even, how to say, this is only question of faith. Only question of faith. How much faith we have. If we surrender to Gurudev, that he will protect us. It is only question of faith. But for this, we have to associate with sadhus, we have to associate with devotees and experience this. One day these words will be, how to say, transferred or transformed in reality because of practical experience. When you once experience, yes, you see, all of us, we are staying in the temple. Who arranged this temple? Who? Mercy of Vaishnavas and desire of Lord. So Lord want, and the devotee, they know what Lord want, and they give full blessing. Where we will stay if Gurudev not arrange this? What we will hear if we will not hear these words from Gurudev? Where will be our mind and heart? Fully in Maya, fully. We will only think how to survive, what to do, what to eat, what to drink, what to do next day, what only in anxiety, only anxiety there. It will not be freedom, but now when you are sitting here, at least for the moment, relief come from the tension of life. In the moment you forget it. Until you again remember this, in your mind going there, you again become, oh, what I should to do, I have to do so many things and that and this. But when you're listening Hari Katha, Krishna, he relief of all tension is there. So our duty, it is really surrender to Gurudev and develop the faith. And faith can be only developed in the sadhu sangha. No other way. And experience only in the sadhu sangha. So now, because of time, we will just read what Maharaj spoke about Akshaya Tritiya, because many are curious. I think it's here. Yes. So, Akshaya Tritiya, introduction to Akshaya Tritiya, Tithi. The third day of the waxing moon period of Vaisak month is known as Akshaya Tritiya. So, who asked what means Akshaya? Okay. Akshaya means which cannot be destroyed, distracted. also means the result of which can never be destroyed. Generally, for Hindus, this day is very auspicious and holds great significance. This day is not less glorious for the Vaishnavas as well. In Vedic India, those following the Varnashram Dharma, Karmi, Jnani, personalized and Bhakti honor this Tithi as a pious day. Vedic scriptures describe the third day of the waxing moon period of the Vaishak month as extremely pure. Akshay means which cannot be distracted, also means the result of which can never be destroyed. On this day, donation and bathing, especially in Ganga, holds great significance. This day is ideal to perform any auspicious occasion. On this day, performing holy rituals, fire sacrifice, chanting, austerities, or any pious acts, holding imperishable result. Irrespective of caste and religion, distributing water and foodstuff is performed by many of these holy days. According to the scriptures, if Akshaya Tritiya falls on Monday or Wednesday and is combined with Rohini Nakshatra, it is the best. In astrology, we observe that the date of duration increase or decrease. However, this is not the case in this holy Tithi of Akshaya Tritiya. So what happened? The history of Akshaya Tritiya as described in Vedic scriptures. In Sri Jagannath Puri Dham, the construction of the chariots for Sri Jagannath Rath Yatra festival start on this day. In Sri Jagannath Puri Dham, the Chandan Yatra of the Lord starts on this day and continues for 21 days. This day marks the appearance day of the sixth incarnation of Lord Vishnu, Lord Parashurama. Raja Bhagiratha pleased Sri Ganga Devi with his austerities. She descended on earth on this day. Lord Sri Hari introduced Satya Yuga on this day. In Mahabharata, the Pandavas got the Akshaya Patra on this day. On this day, Siddhartha Ganesha started writing the Mahabharata on the narration of Sri Vedavyas. Being pleased with the austerity of Yaksharaj Kubera, Mahadev endowed him with unlimited wealth. As he got this wealth, which is Lakshmi, so Vaibhav Lakshmi Puja is also performed on this day. The temple doors of Kedarnath, Badrinath, Gangotri and Yamunotri remain closed for 6 months. The doors open on this day. On this day, the great devotee Sudama met Shri Krishna in Dwaraka. Shri Krishna accepted the roasted flattened rice from him and removed all his miseries. In Mahabharata, on this day, Dushashan tried to undress Draupadi, and Shri Krishna, being the savior of his surrendered devotees, protected his Saki. Sri Jagannath Akshaya Tritiya festival at Sri Jagannath Mandir in Sri Puri Dham. As mentioned in Utkalakand, on the day of Tritiya of the waxing moon of Vaishaka month, fragrant sandalwood paste is smeared on the body of Sri Jagannath Dev as per the instruction of Maharaj Indradyumna. Since then, the Chandan Yatra festival is celebrated, in which Sri Jagannath Dev is covered with sandalwood paste and adorned with precious ornament and dresses. Apart from this, the construction of the Sri Jagannath Dev chariot starts from this day and it is completed on the second day of the waxing moon of Ashad month. 3 pandas from Sri Jagannath temple carry the offered garlands of Sri Jagannath Dev, Sri Baladev, and Sri Subhadra Devi respectively as permission from them to start the construction of the chariots. In this way, after getting permission from the Lord, the construction of the chariots begins. The Chandan Yatra of Sri Jagannath Dev stops at the construction place of the chariots. After this, the first step of the chariots starts. The behavior of Sri Jagannath Dev is visualized as an ordinary human being. During summers, the cool breeze from the pond or the river relaxes us. In the same way, Sri Jagannath Dev is taken to Narendra Sarovar. In this lake, the Chandan Yatra festival is celebrated in a grand way with great joy and happiness. This sandalwood paste is applied to the Utsa Vigraha of Sri Jagannath Dev, which comforts him during the excessive summers. The Narendra Sarovar is surrounded by coconut and other trees. A beautiful boat which is decorated with peacock feathers waits for Sri Jagannath Dev. Many devotees attend this boat festival, the Utsa Vigraha of Sri Jagannath Dev, Sri Baladev, and Subhadra Devi, worship daily in a temple situated in the middle of lake. So one explanation more, the significance of Akshay Tritiya as per Gaudiya Vaishnavas. Akshay Tritiya is highly respected by the Gaudiya Vaishnavas and the dependents of Srila Prabhupada, means Bhakti Siddhanta. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, the great Vaishnava saints of Vrindavan Sri Madhavendra Puri was told by his worshipped Lord Sri Gopal, "My body is burning due to the heat. Go to the Malaya province, bring sandalwood and apply it paste on my body. Only then I will be relieved from the heat." Despite being in his old age, Sri Madhavendra Puri Pad traveled to East India, reached Sri Nilacharupuri Jagannath Dham, and told the king about his dream. The king, for the service of Sri Gopal, gave 40 kgs of Malai Chandana and 200 grams of camphor, along with 2 servants to carry the same. Sri Madhavendra Puri, after taking all the stuff, started his journey back to Vrindavan. On the way back, he arrived at temple of Sri Gopinath in Ramuna. That night he saw a dream in which Sri Gopal was saying, "O Madhavendra Puri, I accepted all this sandalwood and camphor. You may prepare the paste of sandalwood and camphor and apply it to the body of Sri Gopinath." Sudarshan, can you switch the light there, please?
Outside, no?
In the hall. You may prepare the paste of sandalwood and camphor and apply it to the body of Sri Gopinath. Sri Gopinath and I are not different. Then sandalwood paste applied on the body of Sri Gopinath will comfort me. The next morning, Sri Madhavendra Puri Pad went to the priest of the temple and narrated his dream. After hearing this, the priest was happy, and they prepared the sandalwood and camphor paste and applied them to the body of Sri Gopinath. For next 21 days, every day, the priest applied the paste to the body of Sri Gopinath. Since then, the Chandan Yatra festival started, applying sandalwood paste to the body of Sri Krishna. In summers, the smearing on sandalwood and camphor paste please Lord Sri Hari. Chandan Yatra festival is celebrated for 21 day. On Akshaya Tritiya, the biggest donation is to give oneself at the lotus feet of Sri Radha and Krishna. In other words, surrender at the feet of Sri Guru, surrender to the instructions of Sri Guru. So this is the biggest dana. This is the biggest gift. If we on this day really from the heart surrender to Krishna and Sri Gurudev, this mood will stay forever. So Akshay means what is never distracted. Never. So this Sukriti or whatever we do on the spiritual way will always be with us. Always. So next life, when we will start where we stop. So this will go eternally with us. All these things. But then especially what we do on this day. So, because we told we will start to serve Srimad Bhagavatam and time is almost over. Just for beginning, for start, we will read just one shloka. Narayanam namaskrityam Naram chaiva narottamam Devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udirayat Nashta praeshu abhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya Bhagavati uttama shloke bhaktir bhavati naistiki Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this first shloka in the Srimad Bhagavatam starts, O my Lord, Shri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, all-pervading personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primal cause of all causes of the creation, sustenance and destruction of the manifested universe. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestation, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusory representation of water seen in fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reaction of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Shri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representation of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Janmadhyasya yatonvayad itarat Chartesh abhijana swarat Tene brahma hridaya dikavaye Muhyanti yatsuraya Tejovari mridam yatha vinimayo Yatra tri sargo mrisha dhamna svena sadanirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimahi. So, on this verse, Srila Vyasadeva, he started this writing of Srimad Bhagavatam, and he gave here clear commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Because there was many doubts on Vedanta Sutra. Who is Bhagavan? He has form, don't have form. How he is looking, what is his form. But Srila Vyasadeva, he told clearly. Like Sri Brahma, he spoke in his Brahma Samhita, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha, Anadi Radhir Govinda Sarva Karanam Karan. He gave clear explanation that Supreme Lord is eternal living beings without beginning, and his name is Govinda. So here also Srila Vyasadeva, he told clearly, I pay my obeisances to Sri Krishna, son of Vasudeva, is there. And he is primeval cause of all causes. Means he is no beginning, no before anyone was before him, and he is not created. So he is absolute truth. He says Srila Vyasadeva here, Satyam Param Dhimahi. So, Satya means truth, Para means absolute, and Dhimahi means I do meditate upon it. So Srila Vyasadeva, he clearly explained, I meditate upon this absolute truth because he knows everything. He knows the truth. In all other Puranas or Mahabharatas or Itihasas or all scriptures is there, their meaning can be, how to say, like dualistic. Maybe this or maybe in another way. So mostly impersonalists, they are giving commentaries. Lord doesn't have form. Lord, he is no form. He is like energy is there. So they can use, but the Lord doesn't have material form, but he have his own form. If he creating, why he doesn't have form? Is there. So how can we come to him? Then he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam, it is pure conception of devotion. How the devotees serving the Supreme Lord. So like we told in the beginning, one qualification to go through Srimad Bhagavatam, it is not to jump. We have to go through the first 9 cantos exactly. And this 10th canto, it is above of all material concepts. It is completely transcendental. And if you're not going through the first 9 chapters by the guide of Guru and Vaishnava, means by the commentary of great Vaishnavas, really we will not be able to touch this transcendental part of Srimad Bhagavatam. Of course, Srimad Bhagavatam is all transcendental, but if we go directly in the 10th canto there, without this introduction of first 9 cantos, we will be completely lost, and then actually we will make a parada. So it is most important to go through the Srimad Bhagavatam canto by canto, commentaries to read and to really meditate upon this. Otherwise it will be very difficult to touch this nectar of transcendental truth. To go directly in the 10th canto means we will like listen ordinary story about man and woman. Is that because we are on that level, we are not on the transcendental level. So means still this pollution is in our heart, in our mind, is there. And when I hearing about this, I pull this transcendental truth on my level, and I think, oh, it is like this or it is like this. Krishna is wrong, gopis are right, or opposite is there. How he can be this or how can be this? But this is completely transcendental. Completely transcendental. So if we go inside without purification, we will just make aparat. Actually, everything will be closed for us, and we will touch just shadow of it. Like Ravana, he stole Sita, but actually it's not Sita. This is just shadow of Sita. How can he touch transcendental personality? It is impossible. Sita is not woman. She is completely transcendental energy of Supreme Lord. Completely. Who can touch Srimati Radharani or Srimati Lakshmi Devi? Who can touch? Even Mahamaya, who can touch? Like some rascal, like some demon, it is impossible. Same things, if we want to go there and for our enjoyment, steal this pastime to just make pleasure for mind and heart, it will be just shadow and actually we will be punished. How was finishing this Ravan we know. How he finished, what is his destiny, because he forcibly took property of Krishna. And also, once Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Srila Prabhupada, he gave one example. If you want to go forcibly, Maharaj, 1 minute, please. Forcibly on the transcendental level, it is, he compared like honey in the glass, how called it is, in the jar, and lid is on the top, closed, top, how called this, closed. So one honeybee is running, she knows honey is inside, but she cannot touch. She can just lick this like a glass, but she cannot go there. And he told, if you want to forcibly touch this transcendental level, you will just come back completely frustrated and disappointed. Completely. Because it is closed. Somebody have to open, and we have to taste when it's open. And this is Shri Guru. This is Krishna. So when they opening, when they give key of this treasure is there, we can touch. But it is very fine, how to say, it is going like on the pyramid, like pyramid. You have to go on the very narrow street inside, and small door is there. Entrance in spiritual world is not big door, it is very small. You have to go very humble, very small inside to touch, to experience this. It is not something like for puffed up people, and go there and this. It is impossible, is there. So our duty is really to firstly go through the instruction of spiritual master, practice, and everything will go naturally, accordingly to our realization, qualification, and how much we are qualified to go there. But it is front of us, now it's only up to us. And if, like I spoke with Niskinchan Maharaj yesterday or the day before yesterday, he told once very simple things. If you please Guru and Vaishnava without duplicity, if you serve them on simple way, accordingly to your capacity, their blessing will open all these doors to the spiritual abode. Only blessing of this. And we have to be really simple, not calculative, not speculative, not offensive, not like this. We have to be very, very simple. So we stop here because of time. Vancha kalpatarvascha kripa sindhu patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnava. Jai Srimad Bhagavatam Grantaraj ki Jai. Jai Shla Akshaya Tritiya Titi ki Jai. Jai Shri Chandan Yatra Mahamahotsava ki Jai. जय गुरु महाराज श्री प्रभुपाद श्री मुनि महाराज की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंद।